In a recent visit to the Museum of the Big Bend, I found this great display of maps. The earliest map was from 1548. As I viewed each map showing the progression of the colonization in the state of Texas, I focused on Central Texas to see how this area progressed. As the maps got more recent, I started to notice a prominent marker noting a town called Nashville on the Brazos River. I'd never heard of it before, but here it was. It had a larger font than even Austin at the time. I couldn't wait to start researching this town and find out why it no longer existed. Well, it's gone for the same reason a lot of early settlements are gone, or just ghost towns now. The railroad passed it by. Nevertheless, here is the story of why it was. Sterling Clack Robertson was born in Nashville, Tennessee in 1785. On March 2, 1822, he was one of the 70 stockholders of the Texas Association who signed a memorial to the Mexican government asking for permission to settle in Texas. On November 21, 1825, he was one of the 32 members of Dr. Felix Robertson's party that set out from Nashville, Tennessee, bound for Texas. They came to Texas to explore and survey the Robert Leftwich's grant. Leftwich returned to Tennessee and sold the contract to the Texas Association on August 6, 1825, on condition that the area covered would thereafter be called Leftwich's Grant. The contract that Leftwich sold to the Texas Association gave permission to introduce colonists into an area covered by all or part of 17 present-day Texas counties: Bastrop, Bell, Brazos, Burleson, Burnet, Comanche, Coryell, Falls, Hamilton, Lampasas, Lee, Limestone, McLennan, Milam, Mills, Robertson, and Williamson. It was referred to as Leftwich's Grant until October 15, 1827, when Stephen F. Austin, acting as agent for the Texas Association, made a loose translation of their petition, referring to them as the company from Nashville. So the government granted a confirmation in the name of the Nashville Company instead of the Texas Association. Robertson remained in Texas until August 1826, and in the spring of 1830 he signed a subcontract with the Texas Association and brought 200 families to the Nashville colony. Unfortunately, the law of April 6, 1830 voided all land grant contracts that had not yet been awarded, including the Nashville Colony and the Galveston Bay and Texas Land Company. Instead, the family settled in Austin's colony, and Robertson went to Stephen F. Austin and asked him for assistance. Stephen Austin protested the law at the state capitol and applied for that same area and obtained it for himself and his secretary, Samuel May Williams. The contract was granted on February 25, 1831, before the Nashville Company contract expired. He was also able to secure an exemption from the law for the Green DeWitt contract. The Austin and Williams, and then the Nashville colony area, was referred to the upper colony of the Austin and Williams contract. Austin and Williams failed to get a land commissioner appointed, so they did not issue a single land title to actual settlers. They did sell permits to non-resident speculators to locate huge grants. These grants, totaling nearly 1.5 million acres, later became involved in lawsuits and delayed the settling of Central Texas for many years. On May 22, 1834, the governor canceled the Austin and Williams contract insofar as it affected the Nashville colony and awarded a new contract to Sterling Robertson as impresario. Afterward, the area was called Robertson's Colony. Robertson's Colony contract extended the boundaries of the colony northwest so as to take in all or part of 13 more present-day counties: Bosque, Brown, Callahan, Eastland, Erath, Hill, Hood, Jack, Johnson, Palo Pinto, Parker, Somerville, and Stevens. Nashville was on the southwest bank of the Brazos River, 2 miles below the mouth of the Little River and 5 miles northeast of Goss, which is now in Milam County. Robertson founded the town in 1835 and named it in honor of his birthplace, Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville was headquarters for Robertson's colony in the early 1830s. George Childress, author of the Texas Declaration of Independence, made his first trip to Texas in December 1834, where his uncle Sterling Robertson was organizing Robertson's colony. Nashville was where he made his first home in Texas. Immediately after the Texas Revolution, Nashville was considered by the Texas Congress as a possible site for the capital of the Republic of Texas. The town served as county seat of Milam County from 1837 to 1846, but after the Texas legislature made Cameron the Milam County seat in 1846, Nashville began to decline. Construction of the Houston and Texas Central Railway at nearby Hearne in 1868 provided the remaining residents with the incentive to move. The post office at Nashville was discontinued in 1868. In 1927, a chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, aided by Milam County, bought 7 acres of the Nashville site and deeded the land to the state for a memorial park.